You're not taking this serious.
One big one now, U1, that's I think hit them today. So, but there's these mountains apparently that will slow it down as it goes near Manila, the north side apparently. And then once it goes past those mountains, it will pick up speed. So
we're talking about
Mindanao.
Talking about what? What's happening in the Philippines?
Just these typhoons that are going through at the moment. So they've had this is like the third one that's going through now, one in the space of like a couple of weeks or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, just going through and just mashing up the place.
Jeez, and there's no coverage. We don't even hear about that over here.
Nothing. And yeah, they already did. Apparently, the government did rubbish with their defenses with like water drainage and stuff like that. They were meant to put billions behind it, but people up top just took the billions. Create some fake company, made them, you know what I'm saying?
Move the contracts between each other, innit, and don't really do the work. People get paid. That's what they care about. Capitalist lifestyle.
Yeah.
I'm recording, So.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, now I'll tell you, recording, you're all switched up. You're all loose and feeling calm. But yeah, welcome back to Uncommon Sense Podcast. It's Fabian.
Hello.
And Darky.
We're back. We're back to a kind of regular scheduled programming, back-to-back weeks, and we can go a little bit more this week into the St. Lucia trip because Darky's actually here now.
Yes.
Yeah.
St. Lucia trip was lit, fam. To be fair, I didn't realize that your yard was as big as it was. Man, I had the 2 flats on top and then you had the house underneath that you're renovating at the moment. I was like, okay.
It's getting there, man. It will
nice,
get there.
Man. It's lovely.
Hopefully when it's it'll be spacious, people can just come out and enjoy themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
That's what they're
decent. And I think we went lucky as well because even though it was hot, it wasn't too humid. I felt like there was a constant breeze that was coming through, and you're right up in the rainforest, isn't it?
Yeah, literally on the edge.
Yeah. So
before you start to enter the trail to rainforest,
yeah.
Obviously, we went on the
ATVs.
Yeah,
that was legit.
Went on the 4-wheeler trip, man. Unfortunately, Ella couldn't take part.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's all right. I was cooking for the beach, so you all came back to food.
Oh yeah, that was.
And then later on in the evening, we went on the beach and started barbecuing chicken. So there's that. That's a vibe. Yeah.
Taking me back, man.
Till it got dark.
Holiday blues. Watch the sunset on the beach as well.
Yeah, avoiding all the sand ants.
Alright, that's the one thing about that St. Lucia at the moment, man.
What's that?
Sandflies, bro.
Oh, the sandflies, yeah.
You got real acquainted with Alcalado.
Yeah, 100%. Every 5 seconds.
How many did you finish?
Oh, don't even ask me. I know we went back to the shop and bought a good 3-4 times, but we brought some back as well.
Yeah, that's why you bought like 3 back.
Yeah, 3 back. Yeah.
Yeah, because for the Philippines.
When you go over there, gonna be ready.
You didn't even bother spray. You just open the bottle and just dash it on yourself. Finish.
It was getting like that, especially at night though, and you'll get this yam up by these things at night. They're just in your clothing, in the bed and everything. It's just I don't know, man. I don't know how to. There's no way to battle them. Mosquitoes, you don't even get bitten by mosquitoes like that.
Yeah, you're cool. And sandflies, something else.
Sandflies is different.
Had to raid the suitcases when we got home.
Yeah, bring them back with you, man.
They
things still go dormant. I swear they go dormant in your suitcase and they just come back with you and they're gonna come they're alive for like a week or 2, man. When you come out, it's just nasty work.
Yeah. It's madness.
Yeah, but I miss it, man. Like, the springs.
Yeah, the sulfur springs were legit, fam. Nice. And even the freshwater springs were nice as well.
Yeah, that Jerusalem, innit?
I was like, what?
I put a few pictures last week, but I'll do it again this week. So.
And the label, what we call them label in Vinci, but the what do you call them over here? Fireflies.
Oh, is that
fireflies in the back garden, bro? It's crazy. The last time I seen them, we call them label.
Label.
In Vinci. Yeah.
Everyone has a name for something, you know what I mean, isn't it? Same like
I learned something today.
We call it Christopher, you call it
Chocho.
All right. Yeah.
Christopher.
I have no idea, but names just get names.
I know, bro. And Chocho, but when you said Chocho, that's how I really know, innit?
Yeah, but even like when we were on the ATV tour, the man said Christopher because Lucian people say Christopher.
Just sounds like just a long word. Sounds like a name, in fact.
It kind of does sound like a name.
My son Christopher. He just goes on like, no, that's fun. That's hilarious. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I was saying, I just miss the natural springs. You could just get up every day, and $10. Quick walk from my house. Just local. It was local price, isn't it? Yeah. I need to get the citizenship real sorted. It's moving, but these people are just jarring. There's make things back and forth. You have to. I actually be out there for like a straight month or something like that to get everything just
done.
It's done.
One and done.
And the deli, we rinsed the deli, didn't we?
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, boy. That deli food was
the
good.
stores.
Steamed veg they had there. The what do you call it? The chicken nuggets, bro.
You just eat cleaner. Yeah, just naturally eat cleaner out there because you're either eating from the land of the back garden and stuff like that, or you're just even the stuff you buy in the shops. It's only you're adding to kind of things. You know what I mean? You're not buying a whole damn meal from Massey all the time.
No, I found a cheat code for getting fish and seafood as well.
Oh yeah, technically yeah, because you went to Chazal fish
local
market, innit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Banging.
How much did that red snapper cost you? Because I was going to tell my mum. Do you remember?
Must have been like maybe, I don't know, like 20, 30 issy maybe? Something like that.
Because my mum was thinking it should have been like 80, and I was like, nah.
Probably should have been, but it was like 30.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it was cheap, yeah.
And how much is that in British pounds? Just for context?
£10?
If that, yeah.
For snapper.
For a whole red snapper, innit?
A whole big red snapper. Banging.
Yeah, but if you go to the Massey and start paying for these things there, that's where you use expensive. But if you go to the fish market and stuff like that, where people are picking up every day, that fishing in that morning, decent price, you can haggle with them as well.
No, shout out to the local produce store and the people who are, making their hustle, selling it on the streets and everything. Because they actually do some good stuff. Yeah. Good stuff. They're not trying to bump you or nothing. They're doing some good stuff. Like, remember the sea moss guy?
Yeah, sea moss juice over there, top notch, all different flavors. I was like, yeah.
The coconut cake lady.
Yeah, man. Oh yes, the turnovers. Yeah. I still got some frozen in the freezer. I had to put a couple frozen. I munched most of the rest. So I'm gonna take them out one by one and just reminisce.
I still got a piece of St. Lucia to go through, innit?
100%.
I think we're done with everything. We had our avocados that we brought back. You made mango lassi out of the mangoes.
Yeah, I had to. Yeah, it got overripe. Mum chopped it down, and then she was like to me, "Look, I'm gonna go out, so the rest of the mango is yours in the fridge." And then I just decided to just turn it into lassi because I just looked. There was a lot left, and I just thought, so just eating it. Let me just make it stretch.
Yeah.
Got my cinnamon. Got my allspice.
Banging.
I got whatever else. Got my bit of vanilla essence. It's all Lucian as well. So there's more. And then the evap milk, that wasn't Lucian, but just throw that all in there with yogurt.
That's the yogurt. Yeah, lassi slaps anyways. I used the last mango today. Made a pineapple, mango, and ginger juice with it. So yeah, but half of the mango top was the skin had turned black, but when I opened it, it was fine.
It's literally overripe, isn't
it? That's it. So the bottom part piece was still nice and good wrap. So I ate that top part, dashed that in the juice. Come out crisp, man. I was like, yes.
Yeah, that's one thing I noticed about the mangoes. Even if they're overripe and the skin turn black, you open it and nothing affects the fruit underneath. It's still
just that little thin layer. I mean? That's it. Yeah. It's literally just the skin and just underneath, but the actual, the rest of it's just as good.
Yeah, nice. It's just ultimately sweeter. That's what.
Well, I was at work when you did it. It's all right. Seeing them things.
That's all right.
Oh well.
Next time.
But we're back here.
We are back now.
Back here.
Hey.
Back in the rat race. Just trying to earn some money to get back out there again, isn't it? I'm turning into my granddad. I'm just like, where do you want to go, St. Lucia?
Not interested in no place else.
Yeah, I just want to go home. Just want to go back there and chill. Not even chill, just live. That's what it is. This is so much more peaceful, better for your skin, body, health. Everything's not convenient. That's what I do like as well. You can't just say, I'm going to go Amazon Prime and get next day delivery. No, you actually got to think about it. I'm going to take a trip down to Viewfoot, which is the next town or something like that, because I've got to go pick up a few things. People are like, nah, that's just inconvenient. I'm like, sometimes you have to have this in life where everything can just be instantaneous, because we've got so lazy because of it. And when I go back to St. Lucia, it forces you to just you can't live like that anyway. There's no choice. So it's just like, I have to get up and plan a little bit different, and it makes you just move. It just makes you be around and about more. And plus, the weather makes you want to be up and about.
That's it.
You don't want to be sitting around doing nothing. Just feel good in your bones.
No, because the house will get hot, and then the fan will do you no good. Blowing hot air.
Yeah. You want to be out, man, in that fresh air. Soaking up the sun.
Yeah, man.
And the people them are nice as well,
Oh yeah,
mad
lovely.
Chilled, friendly the whole time.
I let them say it.
Yeah,
No one gas my island.
No, I was very surprised. I was thinking when I came back, I was like, why are they so friendly? But I think they have a bit more people coming through, like, because it's a bit more commercial than Vincy. And I was thinking, everyone's chill, because in Vincy sometimes people, they might wake up on the wrong side of the bed, but the next day they see you morning, they're all good. Do you know what I'm saying? But I felt like every day Lucian people were very nice and friendly the whole time. I was like, okay.
I think it's because we are the what star sign? Oh, I keep knocking the mic. What's the star sign that I am? Libra.
You don't believe in that?
I don't, but it's the best way to kind of explain it to the masses.
All right, cool. Yeah, you're Libra.
Yeah, but you know, we're balanced. But if you overtip the balance, you're gonna get that side of the person. Do you understand? So if you was to step to them, you're gonna get that. But if you haven't, it's just gonna be blasé. It is what it is. That's all we are, and kind of how I am. And she says, "Oh, Libra and blah blah all these things." But that's how I wanted to kind of explain it. So it's an analogy that I drew for. Yeah, but my people, we usually just cool, man, calm, and 5 minutes from a beach at all times, really. 5-10 minutes from a beach. How can you be upset?
Yeah.
How can you be vexed, man? And the sea's warm.
Nice.
Sea's warm. It's the Caribbean Sea.
Man, vexed, go and swim. If you're hungry, go and swim.
Innit?
Clear as well.
You got a headache, go and swim. You got bellyache, don't necessarily go and swim, but go sit at the beach. England, lovely England. But yeah, it's there are benefits obviously living in England too. I'm not gonna go into them.
No, definitely. Yeah,
but people are leaving in droves.
I hear that.
People are leaving in droves, and there's this new thing that Rachel Reeves is talking about, and the other people are talking about this thing called an exit tax. Talking about they're gonna tax people on 20% on their wealth, or whatever it is, on their goods of whatever they've made in England, if they're leaving, and their assets of when they're leaving England, on that, or whatever it accumulates to when the moment they want to leave England. 20%. Do you think it's right? Are you happy with kind of these things coming into play?
So they're basically saying, okay, well, we see that you're leaving, so we're just going to charge you for leaving. Is that what it is, essentially?
More or less, it looks like to me on the surface, yeah, without me going in depth. Trying to look in detail.
Oh my days, you spend so many years working hard for what you have, and then the moment you're like, you know what, I feel better, living elsewhere. You go ahead and you live elsewhere, and the UK are like, pay up, give me a little bit of that. And the people who haven't done so, and probably who've moved many years ago, are probably looking at that thinking, God, man. I'm glad I left.
Yeah, when it's affecting people on the masses like that, I think it's wrong, especially. But I know they're talking about taxing the super rich, innit? And then the super rich will be like, well, we're going to leave if you lot try and tax us. They don't want to pay no tax. Not even 1 or 2%. These lot don't want to pay any tax. And everyone else is getting taxed at least, 20, 40% coming directly out your wage. Do you know what I'm saying?
Didn't even get a chance to...
Do you know what I'm saying? So they're like, we're going to leave. So I think it was more directed to them, like, well, if you guys are going to leave, we're going to tax you 20% before you go. You got assets that are still here. We can take your assets if you leave, etc.
I guess so.
I agree, but I also think that it's also targeted to people just like us as well.
I think it's targeted to...
And this is where it hits.
Everyone.
Right.
They try to say it's out for everyone.
Right.
However, obviously we know that people who have multi-millions, billions, have accountants and different ways to be able to dodge money, getting it out of the country beforehand, before they've moved out of the country anyway. That money has been gone.
That's very true.
It's not here no more. It's offshore. So when they're talking about the money that when you're leaving the country with, to what I'm getting from this, it says like, when you've finally sorted out your citizenship and that you're saying you've moved house and you no longer have a property here and you're saying you're no longer going to trade here, that moment there, we're going to charge you 20% on the asset that you currently have. They're going to take that you're taking out of the country. Let's say you have zero in this country other than, well, we probably won't because you just sold the house. So maybe you've had a house, they're going to take 20% of the house and stuff like that. That's what it looks like to me. But if you've got that money gone already, how are they going to trace it?
Yeah, they can't really. It's gone.
It's gone. But the small people, like us, we're going to suffer because I don't necessarily believe all of us have the accountants or a good enough accountant to be able to move money away and stuff like that and hide it and blah, blah, blah. So I think it is focused on us more than the rich.
Yeah. Now that you say that, definitely.
Even though they've put it out to say that it's for everyone. But it's not out there yet. This is just them talking about this. This isn't been pushed yet. But because of this, a lot of people are trying to say, oh, I'm going to go to Dubai, tax-free, and da-da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? I'm going to go to these places where it's tax-free haven. And I don't necessarily disagree with paying tax. You get me? In the grand scheme of my tinfoil hat on, I hate paying tax. Tax shouldn't exist. We shouldn't be paying tax. However, we don't live in a society. I have to live in the world that we live in. We've been given at this moment in time where we are. I kind of agree with paying tax to make sure that roads are meant to be fixed, houses and buildings are meant to be fixed, old people are meant to be looked after, veterans are meant to be looked after. These things is what I expect my tax to go to if I was to pay it. However, we know that this isn't what our tax dollars and pounds and blah, blah, blah go to. So do you necessarily agree with going to a country where you don't have to pay any tax at all?
Well, yeah, if it's a functioning company, a functioning country, yeah. I would say go there and pay no tax. It's already functioning. They've already obviously got systems set up where the elderly can be, looked after, and all these things come about. But to just up and leave, boy, well, they don't care about you here, really and truly, innit? They're gonna tax you through their teeth. They're gonna bleed you like a stone, and they're gonna take everything they can from you. So I'm like, oof, my hard work, my blood, sweat, and tears, and you're still gonna treat me like shit. I'm gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me go and live tax-free.
I understand that thinking. I understand that thought process. Very true. Ella?
What he said.
Exactly what he said. Okay.
Yeah. How about yourself?
Me, obviously, I'm a bit more of a deeper thinker. However, on the surface level, yes, definitely. I'm just like, why am I paying the amount of tax that I'm paying if it's not going to be used correctly? However, I'm a little bit more of a, how would I say, pessimistic, where I'm thinking, am I going to go to a country that pay no tax? What's the reason for why I don't have to pay taxes? I start to think. Is it really be too good to be true? Is why all of a sudden countries like this can...
This is where you can research the country and its functions, no?
Yeah.
So you actually understand the economy around it and what your money would actually go to if it is taken, because you've also got every country must have their type of national insurance or something that goes right back into government stuff.
Do they? I don't know.
Well, I don't know personally, but it's just an example of that.
I would have thought there would have been, because places like the Caribbean, you got tax-free places there, innit? I think it's tax source in St. Lucia, In what way? What do you mean?
So like, in America you have to do your own rebates and file your own taxes, but and we don't, because everything's taxed at source. I think it's the same in St. Lucia.
So it's taxed at source.
Yeah.
But yeah, majority of the time, St. Vincent, St. Lucia, you can see things happening, even though it's slow. Let's say when the volcano goes off and now they got to fix the road back up to it. It might be slow as anything, one little piece at a time, but something happens, or sometimes nothing happens at all. And you're just like, boy, do you know what I'm saying? But then the quality of life is so good anyways, I think it deters from that. Do you know what I'm saying?
It has its pros and cons.
Yeah.
But we keep going back to if taxes were used in the correct ways,
right,
we would be happy with paying them. It keeps coming back to that. Okay, let's not use the Caribbean as an example. Let's go and use the typical example of what a lot of these, I'll love to call them the European diaspora, and us now, Afro diaspora, like to just go to places like Dubai and Saudi and Thailand and maybe even like Barbados, tax havens I'm talking about. Not necessarily so much Barbados, but places like Saudi and Dubai have been made through blood and a lot of different ways, not necessarily the most orthodox ways of building cities and countries. If people knew about the history of how these places were created, would they be so inclined to go there?
Nah. I think it'd be a lot. But that's why they market it the way they market it, because as you said, if people knew, I don't think people are going to be running there as, it's not going to be such a gold find as it is deemed to be. Do you know what I'm saying? I hope people would think like that. But Ella was saying something to me earlier. Would you like to carry on with it? Because I stopped you so you could say it within the podcast.
What did I say?
People wouldn't necessarily care because...
I think it's just back to the marketing of that, marketing of how the glamorization of the country, the good parts and why you should go there. People tend to go for, I think people are by nature, humans are very self-motivated.
Yeah.
So you're going to go for what you think looks good. I mean, think about it, like our grandparents came here, and to them it was like, oh my gosh, I can actually do better here.
Man, I literally quotation says, we came to fix the motherland. Like,
even though the history
that sounds wild to me.
even but even though the history of England is not really like the best thing.
But yeah,
Yes,
it's been very well hidden and whitewashed, and that's same with Dubai.
Yeah. And so, I mean, that's just my stance on it. I just don't think people are looking at that as a whole. There are people, you know, who would, you know, you're a deep thinker, you're going to think of that and think, you know what, maybe it's not for me. But then there are some people that are just like, you know what, I've been there, I enjoy it, I like it, I want to stay there.
The thing is, I've not even known the history of Dubai for too long because I've not been this kind of in depth of politics and world issues for a long time. It's recent, very recent, probably. It's probably in the last year and a half, probably. But
Well, still learning about it.
I've always had a little feeling about how did Dubai just get there like that?
Yeah, in the middle of a desert, build up city.
I mean?
So.
And I'm pretty sure it's not UAE who have the oil, it's Saudi who have the oil. Yeah. And now they have kind of like some of the highest amounts of gold deposits going. But we know where that comes from. It's coming from places in Africa where they're just unfortunately killing a lot of people. But yeah, I'm not trying to go too far in depth in it. But if people didn't know what I knew, and a lot of other people do know, I just don't necessarily think they would care anyway. They would still go. Yeah. They would still go.
True, turn up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
Dubai.
They would still be going in droves. They'll still be going. Yeah, and that 100%. Is the sickness of this capitalist Western built world that we're living in, because I don't care about the truth if the life sounds better. Do you know what I mean?
Individualism, self-motivation, self-driven, everything self.
And that's been pushed for the last 100 years or so. That's how you used to break up the family, the home. That's how it used to break up communities, roads. People used to be like your street was like a family. You know what I mean? And that kind of thing, all them disappeared because of pushing what Ella just said. And it's sad, man. It's real sad, because I think if we'd really paid attention and stopped like moving to these places like that and pumping money into them, Sudan wouldn't be necessarily happening with so much ease. And
just giving some people some weapons and like, go and do that for us, please. You know what I'm saying? Going and mashing up enough people.
And then for people to say they don't care and I'm just going to go to Dubai because of my needs, obviously, it's selfish, but a lot of people have to think on the surface level, man, because we can't worry about a man going on in Africa, because how am I going to, do I know that my money's going to get there if I start to pay for a charity and blah, blah, blah. I think like that. Oh, well.
Yeah. Worlds.
They always say there's two types of people. They always say there's two types of people. You got ones that have empathy and ones that, well, not necessarily don't have empathy. They care about what they care about.
Yeah.
For self, yeah. Those who can put themselves in other people's shoes, and those who are out for self, innit?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. But if you're out for self, it don't matter. As long as I'm good, I'm good.
I think that's majority of people nowadays as well.
The excuse for that is you only have one life.
What's the?
I feel like it's not the majority of people, but I feel like that's pushed the most. That's in the limelight the most.
Is it?
This is how the lifestyle is.
But
then, and then I feel like people who are like that then kind of go towards that. It's like, oh, everyone else is doing it. So
I think though, if it wasn't so common, a lot of things would be changing, because we would actually boycott well. We would organize better and to actually get what we wanted. But people are so much self. Oh, I've really got to just worry about myself. I'm not saying in a selfish way.
Okay.
I'm not saying like, oh, fuck everybody. I'm talking about my bills, my household, my children.
It keeps you in that.
Yeah.
So, right. Okay. Yeah.
Question.
So I agree with you. Actually, go on. Sorry.
No, finish your point.
I was gonna say I agree with you. I feel like maybe the system's put us in a position where we have to think just about ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But even if the majority of people don't feel like that, it will be that way, and it will just come across that way automatically. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's how it is. Yeah. But as you were saying, sorry.
Do boycotts actually work?
Not in this country.
I feel like they
definitely work.
They definitely work. But as you said, not in this country.
Yeah, because I'm yet to see. Maybe it's just my lack of research in this matter for now, but which I will get into. But it's just been a question that's been sitting in my head for at least maybe like the last week or so. Do boycotts actually work? Because don't know if any of you know about this, but I remember people saying that they were gonna boycott McDonald's, Starbucks, a few other like big brands that we know every day. And then I think it was just this week, I think Starbucks released some limited edition glass cup that's in the shape of a teddy bear with a green hat that so many people found so cute but only had a limited number of. So you go to certain stores and they'd either have maybe 2 or maybe 5, but no more than 6 in the store, and people are lining up for it. And a few other things with other brands. It sounds mashup, but
No, I'm just thinking. All my head is like, Rob, we're so brainwashed.
yeah, I was just looking at that and I was just wow. And I think it must have been yesterday that I saw this. I was watching on YouTube. I saw it, and I was thinking in my head, I'm pretty sure people months ago were saying that they were gonna boycott Starbucks for funding genocide or whatever.
Israel going on, blah blah blah.
Yeah, and I'm just scratching my head at this, thinking, do boycotts actually work? Do people remember that they were doing this in the first place?
That's a good point. The people remember. I feel like it's more trendy now, isn't it? So I reckon boycotts would work if it was long enough. I think everyone will jump on the bandwagon, ban that, and McDonald's and like these big corporations, they'll actually feel it, but they're like, we'll play the long game.
No, but
you you lot are coming back, and we got new offers, as you said.
No, but here's the kicker.
What's the record? A bear?
Here's the kicker.
I never even
the
heard
bear
of it.
cost around $29.99. Is it $29.99? Around
Probably cost $2 to make.
Possibly, yeah.
You know it.
And the thing is, I'm looking at the product and it's just a glass cup. And I'm thinking, there's no way. People have said they were lining from like 2 a.m., 4 a.m. I haven't had any sleep. For a cup. The employee.
What's it, the States, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
The employees are saying, we had our bit first because we work here. We deserve one.
You see them man there over there in the States, that simulation. I don't know for them. That place is a shambles.
At the same time with a boycott as well, you got the employees who, they're working to get their money. I
feel so sorry for people living out in America that just want to get by on a day to day.
Oh yeah.
I feel so sorry. Yeah. It's mad over there right now. But we knew it. If you go back a few episodes back to when Trump was getting elected in, when we were talking, I said it's going to be a fun 4 years. I said it.
What, entertainment?
Entertainment, because we're over here, innit? We're over here. And you can say tariff this, tariff that, but it's not really affecting us. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's affecting the customer, but I just don't buy from you, man, anymore. I just go elsewhere. I just look elsewhere. Simple as.
I'd rather buy from China.
Yeah, I mean.
You know what I'm saying?
Just go and get my EV, BYD and them things there. You know what I mean? F your Tesla. Madness. But we said it's gonna be fun to watch, and it definitely isn't fun for you to live in it. I'm so sorry. Yeah,
I feel for you guys over there, man. But keep fighting the good fight. We'll come out.
No, we need it, because at the end of the day, if America woke up, bro, big changes are one.
I mean,
so corrupt at the top over there. It's corrupt over everywhere. It's corrupt in the West in general, but it's filtering down from the top. Shit rolls downhill, and America is the top. You created the system that we're living in at this moment in time.
What's the comment I keep seeing online? Remember what Nepal did?
The what?
Be more like Nepal.
No, thank you for going back there.
Yeah, be more like Nepal.
That's a boycott. That's what I said. Boycotts work.
Right. Yes.
Well, that's that's a different kind of boycott. They're not going against corporations. They're going against the government.
But that's where the only boycott you should really, in my opinion, you should do.
All I can say is that the young people, then they're pretty much all our ages, who's marching on the streets and burning stuff and everything. Yeah. They were brave to do that. I'm sorry, like they know how to riot. We're just sitting here like. So I'm gonna get arrested, like
not knowing that the jails are full, that they couldn't necessarily.
And they're releasing. Have you seen they're just releasing any man now
by accident?
By accident.
You see
just releasing any people onto the street from prison? We need to clear our prisons for who? One.
As I say, I'm gonna say tin hat again.
Hey,
my tin hat moment, is they need to probably get a deportation quota.
Right.
So I think release them from jail, they do something, or we say that they're a criminal, deport them. Right. It looks like we're getting our deportation quota.
Ah, okay.
That's just
right. Yeah, no, that's good though.
It's just me. Because every time I keep seeing ex-criminal, criminal not meant to be released from jail, deported, or trying to find, we've now criminal been arrested again, trying to deport him back out of blah blah of the UK to where they come from. Like, all right.
So they can say they're actually doing their job and getting rid of people that are coming in.
Because they can't do that with asylum seekers. They're asylum seekers.
Well, yeah,
Like you have a right to come. They have, according to your laws, they have a right to be here and blah blah blah. So you can't just say I'm going to deport them. But you've been saying you want to deport people and you need to put percentages on the TV. Let's say tinfoil.
Remember, this is a theory for entertainment purposes.
No, that's what tinfoil means. That's what tinfoil. When I'm saying, I'm going to say it now. When tinfoil, it's just Fabian going on his tangent. Like, don't take it too. You're not taking this seriously. You get me? That's what it is. Don't come for me. When I actually go and step to Parliament, maybe come to me. Allow it until then.
Yo, well, you see them AI videos of anybody in Parliament at this point just talking. You never know.
Yeah, AI's gotten a bit too far. Definitely.
Man, you got the Rasta man in Parliament. You got the Queen's rest her soul. You got the Queen speaking patois.
Oh yeah, all them things there. That's a joke thing though. They're funny.
That's my favourite one.
They're just funny.
The Queen speaking patois in Parliament and telling them about themselves that weed is the way forward. That's another thing I've got to chat about.
Hilarious.
But yeah, we're talking about weed is the plant that will bring peace. Everybody be calm down, relax. But yeah, they're funny. AI is getting well out of hand. Yeah. Give it another year, we will have no idea. We'll have no idea.
You can train your eyes as much as you want, but then it's just like AI will pick up on it because that's what it's designed to do.
Just keep only learning from us though.
Yeah, we give it the input.
It's not really in getting intelligent. It's just thinking, all right, cool. I'm just picking up more things that you do. Right. And what I want to know, I can just copy what you do. Because we can do cold CGI that people look human. You know what I mean? We, as humans, on a computer, can build that to put in a movie. AI is just copying that and just thinking I can just do it a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. And it's just going to polish it to just be able to do what we can do in CGI.
I think this is why if you love film and you love entertainment and you love art, keep that as a passion because you'll be able to tell the difference between what has soul in it and what doesn't. Don't you think?
No, that prompt is going to be able to mimic so well soon. That's what it's getting to. It's just about mimicking. So exactly what you can do, it can just mimic that. It's not creating anything necessarily better at all or madness.
Don't you think you'd have to
if you just had the time, could sit there for like 3 or 4 hours, maybe even a week to do your cold painting, you could still create it. AI is just going to say, I can do that like that.
So wait, you're saying that I could sit down and do a prompt and I'd have a script, I have stage direction, I put all of that in there, throw it in, and it's just going to
not right now. No, not today, but
let's go in that direction.
Give it 12 months from now, it'll be 10 times better than what it is now, and then give it another year from then, go so on. That's how crazy it's getting.
That makes gives screen time a whole.
Yeah, but it's all a part of the system, isn't it, Ella? To dull people's emotions, dull people's sense of time, their attention span, and to their drive to do things in life. Really, I'm sorry, they're just trying to make us little pods. People on a screen, just numbers on a screen. You know what I mean? That's
I feel it for the youth, you know, because there are lots of skills that are being lost.
We're like numbers on the screen to them now.
How many? Imagine when I've seen that they're gonna replace analog clocks with digital clocks in schools.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So no one's gonna be able to tell time.
No, that's a thing that's dying in schools now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just
kids don't know how to tell the time on analog.
Memorizing phone numbers has become like a lot less. I forgot the percentage of people that are losing that ability to do that.
Memorize phone numbers. It was telling the time.
Sewing clothes.
Yeah. That's one I wanted to tell you. There's 2 things. Like, go on. I'm clocking them in my head to talk about after you.
Oh, you loading? All right.
Yeah, go on.
Handwriting, joint handwriting, cursive handwriting.
Cursive, that's learned as well, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, wow.
Because it is a fact that children are not really having the ability to write so much because they're typing more than writing. Reading abilities or just plummeting.
So we're using our brain less and less. That's what you're telling me.
AI
is doing.
AI
just making us. Yeah.
What's it called? Artificial intelligence. Making your intelligence artificial.
Right. Literally.
Taking it away from you and making you use the prompters to think instead.
That's crazy.
If we had AI and ChatGPT in school, whoa. That's crazy.
Sure people's brains will start shrinking soon. There'll be a study out that, kids' brains have shrunk or there's something wrong with
we're not got as many folds born in. Crazy work.
I mean, we already got microplastics in us and all our babies going to be born microplastics anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we can get around that as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? as much as you can buy glass. Do you know what I'm saying? If
It's about teaching the next generation.
the right stuff.
Yeah, that's what it is about. Because it's mashup, and we've got no hope. Sorry, I'm saying this, but I don't necessarily believe it's gonna happen because the more kids I see that are iPad kids, or just have a phone slapped in front of them just to have attention span, to give them attention so parents can eat while they're out, or just when they're shopping. It's mad, and that alone is terrible. Sorry, it's so bad. Just you shouldn't be doing that at all. And if a child can't just be bored, they can't learn to grow up and be bored.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's a skill.
I see that as well. It's called raw dog in an hour.
There you go.
They give it a name, and it's the worst kind of name.
I see that as like, I've just been raw dogging this last hour. I'm like, what? You mean just doing nothing?
Doing nothing.
What are you talking?
Sitting there just doing nothing, and just I'm seeing it in fast time, and the man's like, man, bare moving and all that.
No, but
that's funny,
even the
man.
name in itself.
Ella says I couldn't do it. She says I can't do it.
No, man.
Can't do it.
You can't do
have
what?
the other-
Road to sit there for an hour.
He has
Sit
2
there and
minutes
do
of
something else.
silence. You have 2 minutes of silence, and then he's on Instagram, and I'm just like, put your phone down.
Yeah, but I'm not on Instagram to just do reels like just jargon crap and whatever it is, people waffling. I'm watching in depth.
He's still on that-
Ancestry,
he's still on that
melanin
damn phone. It's
rebirth,
that damn
African
phone.
rebirth.
Still on that damn phone.
Yeah, I know I'm still on the phone. I hear that. But yeah, raw dogging for an hour, as they say, pause.
funny.
It sounds so.
It just
such a
sounds
pause.
inappropriate,
Such a
innit? But it's just a word that Gen Z are now coined, which I understand what it means, but it's just like them words are sounding.
That's
kind
been
of
used for years.
Yeah, I know. But like,
used
okay, this is hard. Okay, I feel like I'm sitting in between two uncles right now. So
I'll take it.
no, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, we're there now, innit? 3-0.
You know what I'm saying? Uncle Era again.
3-0.
I mean that with so much respect, because now I see the gap between how we grew up compared to what we have now. And
We were the guinea pigs, though.
We were the guinea pigs, but we know how to use the internet and how not to use the internet. Let's just put it that way. We know how. We know how to switch off and disconnect if we want to.
You get me? Guinea pigs, them.
So if we lost
this is
Wi-Fi
real,
tomorrow,
man.
we wouldn't really necessarily crash out. We'll just be like, all right, cool. Let me just dust off this and use that. You know what I'm saying?
We were like the last generation that had sense, really.
Yeah, more or less. I mean, I'm not.
We had life without it,
Yeah.
and now people just don't know anything. about it.
Not discrediting the young people who have their wits about them, who actually do their due diligence to find out what life was before what they have in their hands.
There's
So I
obviously
gotta give it to them.
Yeah,
Anyone who's
100%.
under the age of 25, 18 and who's actually like knowing what's gone on and all that thing, I gotta give it
Shout
to you.
out to you.
Shout out to you guys.
Because
And
that's difficult. in this
got your head
day.
on your shoulders, keep going.
100%.
Because it's going to be needed in the near future. I'll tell you that, because I see this one when we're going out for customer service, and he definitely complains about
What? Complains about what?
what's it called? You got
Critical thinking.
critical thinking. He'll sit there in the line, we're waiting for something, and he goes, "Oh, Gen Z."
But when you see it,
Look, I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
funny.
I don't blame him.
Happened
But
today in Curry's, isn't it?
yeah,
Happened today in Curry's. I was going to collect my laptop. I broke my laptop last week, innit? And then I just got it fixed and got it back today. We're standing in the line, watching everything moving mad slow up on the desk. There's one girl talking to a lady, talking about a repair. Another gentleman on the left-hand side talking to another lady. She's setting up her laptop. I didn't know people get their laptop set up anymore. So she's sitting there enjoying herself, taking up everybody else's time, getting her laptop set up for him. And he's over there and he's like, yeah, I don't have to deal with that line. So we're in the line just getting more and more frustrated. Look, Asian boy come by. Looks about between 20 to 23 max. But his conversation skills just not there, and he's working in retail. So I'm like, bro, this is like the perfect time to learn how to talk to people, get your skills up so you can come out of this place and you'll be able to go elsewhere anyway. But that's how I thought when I was in retail. But obviously not this boy. Comes over, he looks at us.
I'll say so. What's
The first one goes. So I think someone's obviously told him when he's gone about his business, you need to go to the line and go and see if people need to either can go elsewhere, and you can show them elsewhere to go and get some service because the line's getting a bit mad. Give it a minute later, turns back around, and comes back. So what are you waiting for? Waiting for a repair, big man. A repair? I said, yeah. Can you show me the receipt? All right, cool. Showed him the receipt.
Oh, bless him.
Showed him the
Walking
receipt now.
through it. That's good of you.
And then he's like, are you sure you did it in this store? And I'm like, yeah. I didn't necessarily do it myself personally, but my mum's with me right now. She came down and did it all in my behalf for me. And she sent me the receipt. She's even here. So yes, she did this in person in this store. Okay. And then the woman was watching from behind the desk at the same time as serving the lady with the other repair, and she was just getting as annoyed as I was. Thank goodness. So I didn't really want to start up a commotion. I'm not that kind of person, but as an LO say, I'll just say Gen Z under my breath, and that's me. Yeah, I mean?
You gotta breathe through it.
And I'm just not trying to upset people. But she sorted it out. She was like, "It's a repair. Can you just get the surname and go in the back to look for the surname and bring it out, and I will sign it off and sort it for me." Okay. He's gone off and done that. he's good enough to be able to go and find something, because he didn't actually make any mistakes. He was back in within like 2-3 minutes with the laptop. So fair enough. He's got some traits, positive traits. there's up. He's got somewhere to go. Anyway, but I just see this more and more often with this generation.
Yeah,
They're just not good at communicating. They're not good at thinking on their feet, critical thought, or what's the other one? Motor skills. The motor skills are just not there. So just hand-eye coordination, carrying stuff, opening doors.
We're all opening doors.
Opening doors. I'm not going to go and say to people, because I know watches this. I love him. But it's not happened in the last 3 to 4 years, but it was couldn't open door. Right. But yeah. And other things, driving standards gone terrible. Yeah. So these things, I just know they're not looking good for the future. And I just say Gen Z, and I just say it under my breath, and I get on with my life.
I think they're just waiting for those automated driving cars. They're waiting for the automated feeding. You know, a little robot will come up and give them food.
That's what we're going to.
Yeah, they're just gonna sit there. They're gonna have that. What those Oculus things? Those glass things.
Oculus Rift.
And they're gonna be fed automatically.
Oh no, you know.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Not even have to work.
The thing is, like, I don't even think people want that.
They definitely don't want it. But I think that's what they're going towards.
Okay.
No, we're the new adults though. Like, come on.
Oh, we'll do our best to prevent it.
We just want. I'm just gonna live in St. Lucia. Sorry, bro. If that really comes to it, I will just fast track it even more. I'm looking forward to be able to just live out there in the next 10 years or so. But if that so be it, and it looks like it's getting there too much, I'm just go earlier. That's what it is.
I think you should probably do that.
Yeah, well.
Living a good life over there.
But anyway, I have these things in my head because we've kept going and going and going. And they're still there. You spoke about sewing. Yeah?
Oh, goodness, man. If my mum saw a hole in my shirt the night before going to school, and I'm ironing that, sew that back up.
There's a thing we were talking about with the videos we were watching, about things are dying off, and sewing was one of them. But the main reason for things dying off, the sewing dying off, is because we are such a I can't even remember the words to put it, but we buy things so quickly rather than fixing them.
Right.
We'll replace it.
Just replace
Throwaway
it.
society.
Yeah.
Throwaway society.
That's
what I was looking for. Yeah, we was that.
T-shirt.
So we just dash it away and we can go and get a replacement. But back in the day, you didn't have the option to go Primark, TK Maxx, ASOS, Shein,
No, but
blah,
also
blah, blah.
the quality of clothes was very different as well.
Because of what the shops have just said. And then now they can make high volumes of cheap clothing. Yeah. Like we had British Home Stores. Do you understand?
VHS, yeah.
VHS. You had
Debenhams.
I'm trying to think of my nan's ones and stuff like that. Evans and Harvey, Bon Marché for the older people. These things are made well still now.
And it
So
last year.
it lasts. Trust me.
10 years later, and you're still wearing that
Yeah,
shirt.
yeah. Even like Next back in the day was top quality and stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
and we
it
had
was.
Adams for kids and stuff like that. I remember
Oh,
those used to
Adams
love
was
time.
great, man.
And like you said, quality was a lot better.
Adams was great. It had the hopscotch on the floor. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
No, actually, think about it. Think about how different things were. For us, we had entertainment within the store. So our parents have gone out shopping and we're here distracted by something.
But it was educational distractions.
Yeah.
We didn't. It's the only things that we had that was literally a distraction that wasn't was the games in Toys R Us maybe, or in game station when we went in there to play, just the little time that you had. But that was only 2 pads.
Yeah.
The whole store.
Yeah.
So.
But that was really just.
But now you're in the pushchair, you're in the pram. Yeah, hold that iPad, hold that phone, and you just got the constant dopamines and blah blah blah. But I digress. I'm saying that because things are not made such as well anymore, there's no need for sewing. Not to no need, but the need for sewing is less because people will just think in their brain, I'm just gonna go buy a new one, rather than I paid big money for this. It's good material. It's made well. Let me try and go to a tailor or learn to do it myself to keep it fixed. You know what I mean? And keep it good. It's so bad. At the end of the day,
It's a shame,
It's a shame.
Even Fiona, she's like, I want to learn to sew, and she requested me to buy her a sewing machine, which I'm gonna do, because she wants to sew in it because she's got some dresses that she liked, and I think one of them got snagged and torn. She's like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to find one of these again. I think, like one of her auntie or someone bought it for her, a pups bought it for her, and she's like, I need to sew this up.
Yeah.
And it's like she said, I don't think my mum ever taught me how to sew. She went to her grandma. Her grandma knows how to sew.
Yeah.
Her grandma's like, I can teach you, but you might want to know they have different sewing machines. I can teach you by hand. So she's obviously taught her by hand. And you want to know how to use a sewing machine, you're going to have to go somewhere else because there's loads of different ones compared to mine. She's like, I had the foot one.
My mum knows all of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's crazy. But my mum's cold with the sewing, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's just going back into it now since she's kind of sorted out herself with jobs and like dropped her hour load now, innit? She's making curtains again and stuff like that for people.
See?
Like all the curtains in my mum's bedroom, down in her best friend's house, Katie, when before we did the new living room, I should say new, it's at least like 10, 15 years old now, but before that was changed, all the curtains in the house were made by my mum. Crazy work. I wish I can get pictures and put it up so I can talk about, I can like
Real craft, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean.
No, but there's a lot of pride and a lot of heart into what people did. There was no selfishness. Yes, consumerism was still about, always has been, but it's just the heart and the passion into it. You know that your products were made well and you wanted to hold on to them as much as you can because also money is scarce in different generations.
Yeah, it was
for different.
It's scarce now, but yeah, it was a lot worse.
And sometimes it's just it was scarce, but sometimes it's a case of if I can fix it, I might as well fix it. There was that mentality.
Yeah, it's like hold on the money. Why am I spending this for this when I didn't need to?
Yeah.
Shoes lasted a lot longer too.
100%. I used to be vexed. These shoes last for nothing, and they're like 100 and bro. When I was younger, I had the nicest shoes, and they last years. You still have some shoes there, but I don't. Obviously, they're too small. But they're still there in the cupboard at my mum's or up in the loft at my mum's. Still good.
Hey, what's the things back in the day I used to get?
Hey,
I had these I have Air Pythons, innit?
Air Pythons.
I got these Air Pythons. I think that LeBron James had pushed them back in the day. But anyway, yeah, I've had them for about 9 years. Look like they're fresh out the box still now. I think that's like the last-ish kind of generation of shoe that I have that actually lasts long. And plus, some of my Jordans do, but I look after them, innit? I just don't think if I wore them every day, they would last like that. No, the tread would be mash up. Oh well. They don't make things like they used to.
They really don't, boy.
And what, you got anything else to say on that?
Yeah, here's a question I have. What shoes did you wear to school back in the day? Because
when I was younger, like plimsolls was sometimes you'd wear.
Wallabies.
That was the start-up thing, innit? Primary school,
plimsolls used to wear them.
But however, when I got to high school, I went different. My mum allowed me
but
to
then
do
again, though,
madness.
you wore a lot of you kicked a lot of balls.
My mum allowed me to do craziness. Telling you, I could do anything I wanted at one point.
Wallabies, I saw a lot of
people were wearing school shoes. You're talking school shoes, isn't it? I wasn't doing school shoes.
Yeah.
I think year 7 I wore school shoes. I think I started with pork pies. That's the one with the ridge, so you can get good tech, good control, plenty kicking ball in that. I had to have something that I could kick ball in it. There was nothing. And then by year 8, I was wearing my trainers at lunchtime and that. But however, my feet used to grow like a madness throughout years. I used to grow like half a size throughout each year. I started in like year 7 at like size 5. By the time I'd finished school, I was size 11. Yeah. And then now I've kind of dropped the muscly kind of around my feet. So my feet are not as wide, so I can wear size 10 now. That's what it is. Because of that, my mum couldn't afford to be buying me school shoes all the time, innit? So if I got a pair of black trainers, I knew that my mum was going to write in my book to allow me to go wear that at school. So back in the year 8.
Expensive kid, innit?
Back in the year 8 until year 11, I probably wore Feelers in year 8. I wore Tims in year 9. I had Clarks in year 10.
Hey!
Because Tim's
That's
last.
Tim's, you know.
Yeah,
They do last
My mum
100%.
said,
but
I need
Tim's.
something that's gonna last. She goes, we're not doing this school shoes thing. She goes, you're gonna mash up these school shoes, and I can't be asked you buying 2 pairs. So I'm gonna buy you a pair of Tim's that are a size bigger, and you're gonna grow into them throughout the year, and they're gonna last.
Yes, the size big.
That's
yeah.
what it was. She should pay the £80 boof. 8 Tim's last me the whole year. Mum's cold with it, but the school weren't having it. Every time they look like trainers. They're unprofessional. They look this, they look that. Mum was like, is that affecting his learning?
Right.
Are you staring down at his feet when he's learning? No. So carry on with yourself, please. Yeah. So my mum used to do madness. I used to get.
What, do you ever have the brogues though?
brogues?
The brogues.
Nah, bro. I wasn't wearing them expensive looking shoes. Nah, bro.
The brogues though, man. They were the ones, fam. If I got them, I was like, why
But to be fair, you went to that. You went to that type of school as well.
Yeah.
You had to. You weren't. You probably weren't getting away with the stuff. You're getting kicked out.
Yeah,
getting kicked out.
Hand out.
So me, I could push it. I mean, I'm different.
Yeah, man, Luton come different because I know in London it was more of like a trend thing. Everyone had their Just Do It bags on one end and then their kickers on their.
We had that.
Other.
We had that.
Yeah.
I'm talking me personally.
Yeah, because I grew up having kickers every year. Kickers.
You had kickers.
Were cool.
Yo, your mum got dish out money. No, your mum didn't. Your stepdad did, didn't it? Your stepdad dish out money. I know. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I was gonna say
no, but do you know what?
Dad dish out money.
My kickers
were expensive for
last year, fam.
They would last,
and
you could also wear them the next year as well. Because if you go throughout the year and you're getting comfortable, they wouldn't.
You could obviously anybody could wear their shoes the next year.
Yeah, next year.
If they last.
I'm saying they were so easy to.
You were just more inclined to because your mum won't go and buy you a new pair of kickers.
Hey, but anywho,
you kickers were acceptable. You could have worn them the year after. It's their kickers.
You could have worn kickers on the road and people
you
would
could
accept you. You can wear that now probably and be like, nostalgia.
Yeah, I wear them on road same way. When I had these kickers, right, and it had like colourful stitching on them as well, all black, but it had like pink insoles, and it was called my favourite pair of kickers. When they started to scuff and I couldn't wear them to school anymore, I started to wear them on road. Like, trust me, they became
people used to kick ball
everyday.
cold in kickers.
Yeah, the only thing about them is
the
that
name isn't it kickers.
They came with accessories in which, like, if it did scuff, you can always have this sort of like, is it paint? I can't remember what it was. But
I don't know. I never had a pair.
You had this accessory where you can actually remove the scuff and keep it fresh.
I remember getting about that.
It was really good. But it was staying up your hand.
Okay, yeah,
because someone pushed it. One person in my school got away with it. I can't remember. I don't think it was in my year. I think it was a year above at the time. Got a pair of red kickers and got away with it because everybody had started pushing like the kickers so much that she thought you were just allowed kickers. I guarantee she knew different, but she was going on that flex to try and say.
What colour was your uniform again?
Black. Black and blue shirt and blue tie and that.
Oh yeah, you could got away with red though because it.
Red shoes. Are you mad?
That's crazy.
That's crazy work. No way.
They stand out so much.
She just got lucky. She just got boss. She said until you can have them until you get the next pair of shoes, but that's it. That's not happening for everybody else. We're not making that a thing.
Yeah.
What are we doing, guys? We're bringing back kickers.
Bringing back kickers.
Hey, why not, man?
Nah, man. And then the last thing we're gonna finish on, which I saw today on LBC. If you remember, everyone watching, people watching, I like a bit of LBC. Snoop Dogg is investing in a weed company in England.
Interesting.
So
if he's bothering to do that, are they changing stuff in law?
Hell no.
So people are still gonna.
Hell no.
Well, Snoop Dogg did this. Well, we're gonna have to take you to prison.
Nah. So what it is like, England have been known for years of being one of the best distributors of what they call it, medical cannabis.
Right. Of course. Yeah.
We've known for a while. I went to Norfolk years ago. Not even Norfolk, towards Norwich areas a while ago, and I thought it was potatoes that were growing out there. Little to my knowledge that it wasn't potatoes, it was a cannabis farm. Big ass polytunnels. Huge. And this is like 2018. Yeah. From then times. And on the LBC thing that I watched, they were talking on about. There was a lady talking how that she used to have to get it illegally, but now because it's technically legal in certain ways, if you have certain ailments, you can go and get a cannabis card and get these things given to you and delivered. I know I've seen Stephen and Madman do it, I've seen Big Nasty do it, blah blah. They have their own investments in it as well. However, now you got big people like Snoop on the outside coming in and doing it. The level of hypocrisy that I just felt watching that video, thinking, right, you man are still gonna keep this thing illegal? Are you mad? This is crazy work. Like, you've got the man, the face of weed smoking in this world at this moment in time, now investing into your thing and you still want to keep it illegal. You man are criminals.
I don't know why that is.
You man are criminals. That's what it is. You man are criminals. That's all it is.
I understand the medicinal benefits of it as well. Because I've seen people like Parkinson's and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, when they're shaking, they can't do it and they take it and you see them relax visibly. So I understand the benefits, but it's still illegal for other people that use it. And yeah, it's weird. It's very weird how they got it.
That's what I wanted to just bring it out, man, because I just feel like, how long are you going to keep this up?
At least decriminalize it.
It should have been. It's gone down to it's been a B for ages. It's the people at the top, those elites. They love their alcohol, and it's to this day it still gets to me.
Is that why then? Is that a big thing?
I think it is. I think it is. They've got all the alcohol industry going so cold.
That makes sense.
I just think it will come and just mess that up for them a little piece and just mash up the amount of money that they're gonna make from it.
Give them a brownie and watch them change, man.
No, but they want to get it so airtight so they can, because in America it's a bit mad how they do the weed game out there. Like I think it's still done in cash. You're not allowed to hold much things in credit. There's a limit to the amount that you can have for credit. You have to hold most of the stuff that you sell in hard cash. And then you go to the bank, you do your transfers and this, that, the other. It's mad. So you can come and get robbed out there. England are not doing that. I know, we know how the UK runs. They're never allowing people to just do things in cash and hard. They want things to be tracked. HMRC want to be able to airtight what I'm getting. I need to know on every single gram sold. I want to get something out of it. And they haven't figured out a way to be able to do that perfectly yet. That's the only reason why I can think that they haven't made it legal yet.
Yeah, okay.
Personally.
Makes sense.
They want the elites want to be able to make their money out of it the same way they've patented alcohol, same way they've patented fast food, the same way they've done all that other stuff. So, but as I'm saying, when now you're literally allowing man like Snoop to invest in it. It's so blatant how much money you're obviously making off it, because he wouldn't come in and do these things if it wasn't so good moving. You know, if it wasn't so well put sold and stuff like that on the outside.
Yeah.
Integrity.
Not even integrity.
I don't even blame Snoop. I don't even blame him, man.
I'm doing a South Park
He's
joke.
just getting his money at the
Doing
end
a
of the
South
day.
Park joke. Integrity Farms.
Integrity Farm.
Integrity Farms.
Yeah.
Unless his handler told him to do it.
You're going there. You're going there.
You gonna do what I tell you to do, Snoop. You ain't gonna get this.
We need Snoop to go and infiltrate the UK cannabis farms. We aren't too happy about how much money they're making over there. They're using our blueprint behind the scenes, so we need our informant to go over there and have a look for us.
Who else better than Snoop?
Yeah. We need a routine inspection every 3 months. Snoop.
So he will go down.
Yeah, boy.
Fast as shit.
No, he's watching too much King of the Hill.
King of the Hill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching too much. Propane accessories. Yeah, man, I love watching that, man. That's my program at the moment. But yeah, I think we should end it on there. We go too far into this kind of tinfoil hat. But if you made it to the end, like, subscribe, everything. I'm happy that you've made it this far, because I think YouTube says most of people clock out around about the 35-40 minute-ish thing. But yeah, if you've made it this far, comment uncommon sense or tinfoil down in the comment section.
Tinfoil's the way.
Tinfoil. That's what it's about. So yeah, we out.
You're not taking this serious.